adventure, comedy, mystery, and romance. Aspects of all the best stories. But we promise none of these, because this is haphazard fiction.
Previously on The House of Morpheus. Lady Morgan owns a style salon. There is a large dude, once again, standing by the elevator doors.
I'm going to find a vagrant on the street or somebody and say, take this car and park it in the alley next to this building.
That person takes your car and drives away.
Pull out my handgun, please. Pull the F over. And I wave the gun at him.
The guy sees your gun. He hits another car and flips the car over.
I drag him out. Put the revolver kind of to his neck.
You see people recording it.
I look at the video.
Somebody was able to get a shot of you with your gun out the window pointing at another car as it hits a car. And then you go over there and drag the person out of the car.
I have a way for us to get into Morgan's building.
I'm telling the guys that I'm going to make it an exclusive thing on my feed.
Start gearing everybody up, boys, because what's in that van? Suitcase bomb.
There is a bomb scare happening outside of the salon. Malcolm, you notice a woman and she's wearing some very skin-tight pleather corset. There's some little squirrely old man patting her on the shoulder.
Tilt down and I look at her like through my glasses.
And as soon as she looks up at you, she winks. You feel some kind of backlash hit you, like your head just feels like it's going to explode.
We go in the building.
Dude in the black suit still standing by the elevators.
Shoot him in the face.
Okay, roll.
No, don't
roll active.
Dude, I will back
Are you
you
gonna do
up.
that?
I will back
Dude, everybody
Nobody's
got
paying attention to Ralph. Ralph's like, shotgun. Shotgun in the face.
You thought I was going to be the stupid one.
I'm scared. I didn't know what to do.
Dude, I will back
I'm
you
scared
completely.
for his life.
I will back you completely.
So with all the windows around us, behind us, and everybody looking in the building, you're going to pull a shotgun out and shoot something
To the face.
But luckily no one sees anything there.
until he goes flying across the lobby.
He turned around. He started talk. He's paying attention to Jared, talking to him. Raul came out of nowhere, shotgun in the face.
I don't know what's going on.
This stupid is contagious.
I panicked.
Second, is this how you thought the game was gonna go? That's the beauty of it.
You better spin that luck.
Spin the luck.
Give me a pencil, quick! I need to spend a luck stat.
What did you roll?
A
4.
What is your cool?
Minus 1.
Your cool is minus 1?
I'm not cool, man.
Obviously. You're not smart either.
I am not smart, but I'm sharp.
Okay. You have the ability that you can either choose to do what you wanted perfect, or you can do something extra. Like if you wanted to make him maneuver a certain way, or if you wanted to try to, do something extra, you can do something extra.
Oh, this is fantastic.
Jeez.
All right, here's what I want to do.
How much damage does your shotgun do?
A lot.
Was it 3?
Because we're close, yes, it's 3.
And it's messy.
Well, yeah, it's shotgun.
No, it says harm close messy.
So what I want to do is kind of shoot him where his skull is going to bounce off the wall towards Jared. I don't want him going toward Mr. Creed.
Okay. He's protecting you.
I love this plan.
Of course, even if I was going to go see the poet, I'm not going to do it now.
Okay.
Unless we kill him.
I got scared. I don't know why I even did it.
So you pull your shotgun, you shoot him in the face while he's not looking. Shotgun blast to the face, shreds the side of his face, and underneath it, you see what looks like stone. Underneath growing real skin. No, it seems more like he'd be like a gargoyle. It's weird because the face is not human.
I called it earlier.
The face is not human.
Does it not hurt?
Huh? It doesn't. Yeah, it probably hurts. He shot a stone monster in the face. And it's like fangs and like evil eyes.
Oh,
and
it's time.
pointy ears.
We're
and-
going loud.
So he bounces back around, and now he's kind of spun around facing Jared.
Is it my turn?
I'm gonna give you.
I clicked the full auto.
I have the detonator
I clicked the
back?
full auto and I go nuts.
Okay.
He's not going to care.
I'm sorry, Rob. Rob, I apologize.
I just want you to know I was completely behind on doing it.
It was the only way in, Rob.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it is.
There is no way in now.
He had the detonator switch. He could have bluffed his way into the elevator with all of us.
I was going to try to go up there and do like a pirate's parlay.
I know. I'm scared.
You shot him in the face.
If you notice, I was kind of not paying attention, and you're like, I'm gonna go up by myself, and I'm like, wait, that's
We
a
all
bad
know you were
idea.
paying attention and now we're suffering more.
I was like, I was really
In
nervous.
previous encounters, he runs away when he's scared.
I got an 11.
Okay.
Jeez.
I panicked. There's cops outside.
We're taking away your shotgun, right?
Okay. So you have the following options.
My leg.
You shoot him. You can either take +1 forward, give +1 forward to somebody else, inflict terrible harm, which does +1 extra damage, or you can force them where you want them. So like you can separate him from the group, you can make him face a certain direction, you can,
I
have an idea.
what's the damage on that
you
weapon?
can't.
3?
Yeah,
I can't
3.
help you.
Not in a decision like this. I feel like that's metagaming, so
I will keep it to myself.
I appreciate it. I want him to go through the elevator doors. That's where I want to position him.
Okay.
On the other side of the elevator doors.
The elevator doors hadn't opened.
Right. That's kind of the point.
Okay.
So you're moving him away from the elevator doors.
No, into the elevator, or if the elevator's not there, into the elevator shaft. Because if you're praying to God, the elevator's.
No, the doors are closed.
But he's got enough mass. I'm sure he can
It's
go
the
through
only
the
way
doors.
up. If you break those doors, we can't get up there.
That's probably okay.
Well, I've abandoned the
late.
idea of going up.
No,
I was ready to go up.
if that's what you want to do, I mean, that's, you shoot him once again through the chest. You see some ricochet, but I mean, you're splintering. There's stuff happening as you're hitting him. He bounces back against the doors and he dents the doors, but he does not fall through the doors.
Can I run over and push the button?
Is that what you want to do? Act under pressure. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. As he's going around, he does swipe at you and knock you further backwards. So he swipes at you. You take 1 harm, but I think you're wearing armor.
2 armor. I'm fine.
So he slaps you backwards, just barely hitting you, and swipes you back away about 20 feet.
I'm okay with that. Honestly, I'm way
20
okay
feet.
with it.
20 feet.
20 feet. You went far.
Yeah, but the thing about it is the assault rifle is long.
I understand.
went
You're
from
also in a
that
cluster
wall
group.
To that wall.
That's fine. That's not 20 feet. You must be out your mind.
It's close.
No.
All right. So go.
I rolled a 6. My cool is +3, so I've got a 9.
Okay. And you press the.
I'm going to duck underneath that hand that swung. I'm going to push the button.
All right. You push the button, and the elevator's gonna start coming if it's not already down here. And he uppercuts you.
Oh, God. Okay.
He spins and uppercuts you. He uppercuts you, and you take 2 harm.
Actually, I don't, because my body armor plus my battlefield awareness, which is always on, I get a +2 to my armor.
Okay.
So I don't take any harm.
All right. Well, you fly upwards
That's
and
fine.
backwards by about 4 feet because you go in. You see him flying in the air, Mr. Creed.
Real quick, what are the cops outside doing?
You're the hot blonde with the
Two
3 stitches.
guns have gone
Okay.
off.
2 guns have gone off in a period of about 8 seconds.
Okay.
They've had no time to react.
And mine's fully auto. So they love that.
And 3 guns have gone. Oh no, just 2 guns.
Yeah, just 2.
The
'Cause
I didn't
shotgun,
shoot
yeah.
anything.
We could have played off the shotgun.
Is this guy still invisible to everybody? Probably.
Yeah, I mean, you don't really know. You'll see anyways.
Yeah, so that won't do me any good.
Yeah.
We need a skedaddle. We need to get out of here now.
It's a little late. We've
I
committed
have
to the
bad
cause.
news. There's no out but the front door, and there's no way.
I'll try to catch him so he doesn't hit the ground all the way.
Okay.
So he's not prone on the ground.
Okay.
And that's plus cool.
Yep.
So 9. It's 8.
Okay. So on that, you're going to be able to. So Josh, on your next roll, you're going to get a +1. But
Okay.
Rob, you helping him and being with him now is potentially puts you in danger next time around on his roll.
I know what I'm doing next, depending on how the next two go. I love you too, Roll.
No, it's too late for that shit.
Oh, whatever.
All right. Lincoln Deshawn, your turn.
All right. So what's what's happening right now?
The gargoyle is standing in front of the elevator doors.
Is he hurt?
Well, I mean, pieces of his skin have been ripped off. There's blood dripping down from where like the skin has grown over. You see Detective Barnes has been held and caught by Malcolm Creed. Malcolm's kind of helped him keep his balance, keep from falling and getting hurt. About 20 feet away, close to some like sofas and stuff in the entry. That's where Lane Wessen was thrown back. And then there's you standing there very close to the gargoyle.
I am going to shoot the gargoyle in the knee.
Okay.
Roll.
I'm going to hope I roll high enough to where I can manipulate his movement. Woo! Suck on that, Brick! Whoop, whoop!
All right.
Sorry.
What did that come out to?
13.
So on a 13, you get to pick an enhanced effect. You get hold advantage. All hunters involved in the fight get a +1 forward. So everybody else next round gets a +1.
So that means I get a +2 on my next.
Oh, you get to choose. You can get everybody a +1. You can suffer no harm because whenever you attack, you get attacked. You can suffer no harm. Your attack inflicts double the normal harm, or you drive the enemy away.
Let's do double the normal harm.
Okay.
Let's end this shit.
In the knee. You said you shoot him in the knee.
That's still 6 harm with her.
No, yeah, you shoot. I mean, you decimate this thing's leg. I mean, you blow his knee. You see rock chips shatter underneath. You actually see there's the skin, there's rock, and underneath there's like some kind of funky bone and sinew like growing in this thing.
Does it fall?
It falls to the other knee. Woo! He falls to one knee, and you didn't decide not to take harm. He is going to swing at you down because as he's falling down to keep his balance, he's going to kind of reach forward and grab at you, and you take all of a sudden his hands, you see claws ripped through the ends of his giant hands, but he closes them a little bit too and basically just punches at you, so you take 1 harm.
Eat a dick.
Just lucky you rolled one.
I'm like, fuck you.
All right.
I'm gonna just open up again with the.
I never healed my earlier harm. That's what I thought.
I'm going to just heal.
I'm
I
so
mean,
good.
just shoot at him.
So good.
Okay.
I'm not unstable yet.
That will be 10.
Okay. On a 10, you get to choose one extra effect. You get to take 1 forward. You inflict terrible harm, but you get +1 harm. You suffer less harm, or you force them where you want them.
I'm just going to do extra harm.
Okay. So you do 4 harm total?
Yes.
All right. As you shoot at him, he basically pushes off the ground, and you see for just a split second wings pop open, and stone wings pop open behind him. So he kind of glides over the rest of the group as you're shooting at him, and he comes down and swipes at you.
Okay.
You take 3 harm. The claws just rake across your chest.
This is our chance.
And rip
This is
through
it.
your extra long hoodie because you couldn't wear your
Trench coat.
Yeah,
I know.
Has the elevator opened up yet?
Ding. Elevator opens up on your turn.
I just pray. I pray nothing comes out of the elevator.
Have the doors open?
Huh?
Have
Yes.
the doors
Yeah, they're sliding open. There's nobody in it.
I turn around, look at the gargoyle, and I pull out my combat knife.
Okay, he's 20 feet away from you.
Is he 20 feet
Yeah,
away?
he just
I was 20
glided
feet away.
over
He
you.
glided
over
to hit
to-
me.
The elevator's here and open.
Boys,
It's not dead.
it's time to go upstairs. I run to the elevator and I hold it open.
I'm scared.
And I keep my gun drawn. And I'm holding open, and I'm gonna keep the gun drawn. And if he comes this way, I'm gonna.
Okay. Well, he's not doing anything at the moment. Malcolm,
We're already here, man. You might as well commit.
You have to. You can't get caught.
I had a backup plan.
What backup plan was
If
that?
we killed this guy, he turns back to stone, and we can just claim there's a secondary
Explosion.
explosive here, and we could have just walked out of there, and the noise was that going off. We came in here, we did our job, we're leaving, and that would have been it as far as the media is concerned.
We're balls deep in it now, bro.
I say we go forward with that. Is it my turn or whose
Yes,
turn is
It's
it?
your turn
It's
now.
my turn.
It's your turn. I've got the elevator held open.
I'm going to shoot at the.
You're not going in the elevator?
Could I have gone to the elevator, held it open, and still shot?
huh?
Could I have still shot after getting to the elevator to hold it open?
No. I think the way you described it, it's like
Okay.
this is your
You're the only one not.
hoping everybody's going to rush
plan.
in and leave the gargoyle down here alive. So when you come back downstairs, it's down here waiting for you.
I mean, they can't
That's
see
kind
the
of what you're
gargoyle.
going for.
No, but they hear us shooting things. But after it's destroyed, it just turns to stone.
No, but they're going to come in and see nothing.
You go into the elevator, and as you're looking out, all the hustle and bustle, because it's starting to get dark outside, and so it's light in here, darker outside. You see outside, and man, nobody's coming in. They should be able to see in exactly what's going on in here.
Do I notice that?
You haven't been paying attention. He was at the elevator facing out now. Now you're focusing on the gargoyle.
Because I bet there's a glamour on the.
Can I just relay that like no one's coming?
Okay. Yeah.
I'm still shooting the gargoyle.
Okay.
I mean, it's been 2 turns of
That's kinda
automatic
nice, though.
gunfire.
6. What's it when you shoot? Is it tough?
Tough.
And you got a plus 1.
7. And you got a +1, and I got a +1. So
What is
8.
what's your damage of your weapon?
The 9mm is 2 harm.
Okay, so it's you hit him, and it ricochets off of him and hits Wessen. That's a mixed success. 2 harm, you take no damage because you've got your 2 armor.
It's like I catch it. I catch it in the body
stings.
armor. I'm just like, son of a bitch. What is with you and shooting us?
I didn't shoot.
Yes.
You shot
So
him
far,
last
every
time.
time you shot us.
Right.
I've shot you. I shot him.
You shoot
Still
him.
have to shoot him.
I didn't start this
He
mess.
Wesson, he grabs you after he does that, and he throws you at Malcolm. Malcolm, you see a human being flying towards you, and he just collides with you.
Through the air, I'm just like, son of a bitch. Is it just
You
go
take
flying?
1 harm.
Oh, musical. Son of a bitch.
No, I don't.
Okay.
You have armor?
The battlefield nurse. You always know what's happening around you, and what to watch out for. Take +1 armor, max 2 armor.
Okay.
On top of whatever armor you get. So I get.
So you roll with it. You're able to roll with him, so that way when he hits you and you fall, you don't actually take any damage. Lincoln, your call. Your go.
The fucking elevator.
All right. You gonna go in the elevator?
We've blasted that hard. It's still moving and throwing people through the air. Elevator.
Okay.
Elevator.
You're gonna have to run.
appreciate your time.
Oh no, you guys are all.
he just got thrown.
I just got tossed next to it.
That's right.
Elevator.
He's the one that's far away. Now's the chance. Lincoln. Or wait, that's me.
Yep.
Mr. Crane.
All right. So you have 2 people just
Elevator.
rush into the elevator.
And then I'm going to turn and pivot with like my gun pointed at the gargoyle.
Okay. I mean, you're ready. Mr. Creed.
Was it? Is it my turn in the initiative
Yep.
list? Oh, then I guess I go in the elevator.
Okay.
Top floor.
Peace out, mother. Right as I
All
say
right.
that, the doors close.
Okay. Who is controlling the elevator buttons?
I push top floor.
Okay. No. I want to act under pressure roll because you're fucking scared. Have you ever been scared and you go into an elevator you've never been and you don't know where the buttons are?
Nope.
Well, you've never been scared, but you've gone into elevators and like you
I've
don't know the
gone
buttons.
into
Well, you know what the
elevators,
closed door button is. So
Yeah, but you might hit the wrong button.
Roll.
You never know.
Act
I
under
want to
pressure,
roll. If who's going to control this?
Josh is losing another luck.
am I controlling the elevator or are you doing it?
I'll do it.
Okay, you do it because I'm
I'm
holding it
busting out
over.
my camera. I want to look at my phone camera real quick.
That is an 8 total.
That's a. What do you have? A
Hey, is he crying?
6 and a 2. Act under pressure. You get what's your cool is a plus 2.
Oh no, my cool is a 0.
So is that a 4 and a 2?
Yes, 6.
Yeah. Have you been reading me, Miss? So that's a failure, man.
No, I have not been reading you because my strength, my toughness is a +2.
That's fine, dude. I'm just messing with you. So that would be a failure. So mark experience. So you finally get an experience. So he is going to hit the button to close the door, and he does not. He hits the door open button. So it starts to close, ding, and it opens back up. You've hit the top floor button, but you're trying to hit the door close button. It doesn't. Yeah.
Because I would say we would be ready already.
I already
You're
said I was ready.
So he's charging at you.
Okay, I'm opening up.
It's yours. Roll.
Hasta la vista, baby.
And now you just ruined your roll.
I will give you one action.
I got it.
What's your tough?
It's not kick-ass stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
One.
You have a +1.
It's an 8.
Okay, so mixed success. He jumps forward at you, claws you across the chest. You take 2 damage. Meanwhile, you fire at him, and he shoots, and you knock him backwards as the doors close.
Nicely done, senor.
Where are you at in health?
I'm bleeding inside my chest. I've got 2 left.
Hold on.
You have 2 left?
Hold on.
Yeah.
No. He does not. Never again. In combat, you may choose to protect someone without rolling, as if you had rolled a 10+.
What?
It's one of my skills. Never again. In combat, you may choose to protect someone without rolling, as if you had rolled a 10+, but you may not choose to suffer little harm.
So that means you're going to take great harm from the... Okay. No, but he only did 2 damage.
Yeah.
So you're
about
lucky.
him.
So good one.
So basically, I just like pushed you out of the way, and
He
I like
just took it. He took it for you.
But you got the body armor, so.
Yep, that's why I did
And I
that.
shot him in the face.
Doors
As
closed.
the elevator closes, I give him the bird.
Elevator's going up.
Eat a dick.
So I'm
Is
gonna
the little girl from Ipanema playing on the...
Hold on.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I would like this to be stated because this is important in games like this. I am reloading fresh mags into everything.
You only shot 1 gun.
Yeah, I'm double checking. Like revolver's good, shotgun's good.
I shot once. She shot once.
So you get to the top floor. This building was only about 8 stories tall, so it doesn't take long for you guys to get to the top floor. You know, bing, the doors open up, slide open, and you're looking at a beautiful penthouse type like seating area. Doesn't even open up. This whole floor is open up, and it's like, you know, glass everywhere.
I'm going to step out first with my gun. Like I'm just going to come out, like check the left corner, check right, and I'm just going to start slowly moving out.
You get out. As soon as you step out, music starts playing. It's like set off by motion sensors, like some soft classical music just starts.
Oh, this is such a bad idea.
Do I like the song?
You actually really do. It's beautiful. You're really taking note. It's like, oh, this is nice.
A little bit off. What do I know of Poet as far as age? That kind of thing.
He's not nearly as old supposedly as the Crow, but he's probably, he could be, you know, turn of the century old.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, he's older than you. Whatever that means.
No one's asked.
No.
You eat people. I just got confirmation you eat people.
You never asked.
All of you eat people. The house of Morpheus is the house of meat.
Again, I still
If
don't
we
eat
survive, I'll tell you.
I think nobody else here is eating people. Actually, who let Chamberlain make them a hamburger? You might have accidentally eaten a little bit
That's
of people.
all right. It was really good.
It was just accidentally, just a little bit.
You have to willfully eat people.
Meat to become a
No,
Wendigo.
the Bible doesn't say that, sir. It just says cannibalism, period.
Anyways,
All right, so
Oh, anyways, all right.
I mean, you're in the, you know, in this open. I mean, the place is huge. It's it's probably a good 40 by 40. You know, it could almost be like a small ballroom or something. It's that large with seating area setting everywhere. There's a baby grand piano off in the distance. You know, there's a bar off to the side that's got some martini glasses set on it that are full.
Are there 5 of them?
Huh? There are actually 6 of them.
one for him. And
I mean, there's 4 of you.
Poor Gargoyle. He's not
oh
gonna
yeah,
drink
yeah,
anymore.
4 of us.
We actually don't know how many people are up here.
Nope.
Hence the reason I didn't want to come up here
You know,
in a hostile situation.
I've earned this. I'm gonna go sit down.
Okay, you sit down. Do you gentlemen mind if I come and join you?
Is this the guy that we know as his? Because there was another guy that was always with him.
That was always with who?
Poet.
I think this is the girl.
Oh, you don't know?
You know, you mentioned another guy that was always with him.
Yes,
Kind
I
of
did.
kind of a fixer.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
So
Not the Sin Eater, right? You're talking about the Poet's Fixer guy.
Yeah.
Yes.
So as I sit down,
Do I know his name?
Harris.
Harris. Okay. Take it you're Harris?
Yes, sir. That would be me. I apologize, but I have to do this. It's part of my job title. So if you bear with me, I'm going to do my best. But he kind of looks back. Yeah, okay. Thank you for coming this day to see what Lord Poet has to say. So a new game we now will play, or else the girl's skin will flay. That's all I have for now. I didn't have time to put much more together, but I hope you appreciate what I was able to provide you earlier, because I was quite proud of that one.
Oh, that was your work.
Well, of course. Lord Poet doesn't use phrases such as that.
Ed originally came just to talk to Lord Poet, but apparently it has escalated, and I apologize for your the foyer downstairs, but what has to happen has to happen.
Yeah, he can just make another. It's not really a problem, but I do need for you gentlemen, if you would like to speak to Master Poet, to please lay down your arms.
kiss my ass.
Okay, well then you may see yourself out or deal with our pet when he gets here to see you, because if you've noticed, the elevator has gone back down.
I'm sitting down.
I'm
fucking beat.
I don't lay it down. I holster it.
Yeah.
I holster it. Put my hands.
Okay.
I take every weapon. I take every weapon off, put it on the bar, except the revolver.
So you're the lover, yes? You are the husband. Is that so?
Yeah, that'd be me.
Okay, and we have the detective.
Nice work, Sherlock.
Oh, I guess I'm the detective. Thank you so much.
That was great.
And so the radio jockey, the disc jockey, is that what you do now? You spin the records for the young folks?
I love this character so much.
Do I recognize anything supernatural about this guy, or does he just look like a dude?
He looks like a dude.
Okay.
So Master Poet just, wanted me to come forward and introduce you first before he steps out. But he will be out momentarily if you wouldn't mind. Just please have a drink. He goes and he grabs one of the martini glasses. I made them myself. That you can drink one, you can drink none. It's not going to hurt my feelings. If whatever you don't drink, I'll drink later. It's all right. So it's okay.
I'll take one of them and I'll just hold up and I'll just slam one back.
It's really good.
I
mean, you don't know if you're a martini guy.
I'm on duty. I'm not drinking.
Oh, of course. Ever vigilant.
Hey everybody, this is Brooke from Haphazard Fiction and Keeper with the House of Morpheus. Thanks everybody for tuning in to episode 8, where it seems our hunters may have placed themselves in a bit of a debacle. But hopefully you guys are enjoying the episode so far, and just wanted to take a quick minute to remind everybody of our Patreon. As we try to continue to expand our content and improve the quality of our equipment to help bring you guys a better podcast, the only thing that's going to really hold us back is potential funding. By becoming a patron, you can help us, get the better microphones, move on to video and higher quality video for the little bit that we're able to do with Hazmat and some of our other upcoming podcasts. For as little as $3 a month, you can help us improve our equipment, gain access to bonus content and exclusive content, but most importantly, help us be able to get out as many podcasts for you guys as we possibly can. If you would like to find out how to become a patron, you can go to patreon.com and search Haphazard Fiction, or follow the link on our website at haphazardfiction.com. Once again, thank you guys for tuning into this week's episode, and we take you back to the House of Morpheus.
So I am about to present Mr. Poet, and I will be the liaison. Consigliere, I think, is the Italian phrase. I will be helping him along with these discussions. Did you come to discuss a trade? Is that where we're going? I don't know why you decided to fight the gargoyle, because
He wouldn't let us pass.
well, of course. Did he not offer you the opportunity to pass?
Just the one of us.
Wait.
Again.
Okay.
Again.
What?
Again, I apologize for anything that's happened downstairs.
He's a loyal dog. It'll be fine. So gentlemen, Master Poet. Yes, here he comes.
I position myself in the room so to where no one can come up behind me,
Okay.
and I can also
The elevators are basically behind you. So
and I can also see the elevator door. So I peripheral vision, I can see.
So, okay. Poets, you see a gentleman step out. He, Dorian Gray. If you've ever seen like those movies, kind of has that Dorian Gray kind of look. And he's wearing a very tall, high ascot.
Oh, nice.
Covering his throat. And this confirms, Rob, something for you that you've recognized. He's had his throat cut. Poet cannot speak.
Just looks like Robert
So
Townsend.
he's covering him. Yes.
I love Robert Townsend.
Kind of like the Kurgan.
Yeah. So he's covering his throat with a fancy looking ascot, to hide it, because he is very, very self-conscious about it. They don't know this, but you do. You've heard these things before. But they also do not know what we mentioned earlier, that Poet is not a name he got because he writes poetry. The poetry was not written by him. He's a poet because of the way he massacres people.
I am not going out of character. I am not going to mention that.
Yes.
Because as soon as I mention that that's a sensitive spot, they're going to say something.
So fast.
You know none of this.
I know to say something. I'm just waiting.
Back in
I was
character.
going to be like, oh, my throat hurts.
I don't say anything. I wait for Harris to say something.
So, gentlemen, have you come to bargain? Have you come to an arrangement? We just want to get on, get along to get on, we just want to be able to move forward. And if you can provide us with someone from your list, somebody that you may have found of equal beauty. Your wife is quite beautiful, by the way. So congratulations on that. I hope you enjoyed your time together. And if not, then we will be able to, move forward with her, because she will be quite fetching. I would not recommend doing that, sir. I appreciate it, but leave the hands off the weapon, or I will be forced to step aside and let the poet play.
I look.
He looks very bored. Poet looks super bored, and he was waiting for something. He wants something to happen.
Almost kind of like he's itching for us to screw up.
What exactly are you looking for?
One of the daughters of Charlemagne. Nothing less. Equal beauty. Young, of course. I mean, he doesn't want to be living forever with an old maid. She may be a beautiful old maid, but she'd still be old. So, yeah, it's just something that's going to provide him with, I don't know, an eternity of joy. Wouldn't you like to look at something beautiful forever? Know that deep down that she is of a stock that is unparalleled?
And never really loved him? Yeah, that'd be a great feeling to have. Live eternity with somebody that never really loved you but was forced into it. What a fantastic idea.
She's learning to love. She's learning. She's a bright young lady, and she's got lots of potential. And I think that, Mr. Lincoln can help provide an alternative. And then we can all go our separate ways and everything will be just fine.
How do I even know she's alive?
Because I told you she's alive.
Oh yes, and I'm supposed to trust you.
Please.
He does have a point.
You know us.
Yes,
Mr. Creed,
he does
you
have
know
a
us.
point. I know the reputation that Lord Poet here has
Oh, no.
when he chooses, and as your words, play.
Oh, but it's not the poet that she's with. It's his boss, the one who holds his leash as I look at him.
That's correct. We're not bashful about the fact that we are not on the level with the crow. The crow, he turns the keys. He's the one that holds the reins, and we understand that, and we appreciate your attempt at parlay, and we look forward to it. You can parlay, or once again, you can step past us to get to the master, because the master is the only one that's going to be able to let it go. If we do not do what we are to do, then we are not scared of what you would do to us. We are scared of what he will do to us.
Well, he would appreciate this. We acquire proof.
You want a deal of any kind? If I'm about to lose what little humanity I have left and trade lives, I need to know that what I'm trading for.
Do you
is
want a
still
finger? What are you looking for? What kind of
photo, a phone call, her voice, something.
Photo. Okay.
That isn't something I already have.
I
Sure.
need proof that she's well, not just alive.
Okay. No, that would be just fine. If you gentlemen would like to step over to the bar, I'd be more than happy to show you.
I'm already sitting there, so I just kind of rotate in his direction, and I just wait with anticipation.
So he brings you over to the bar, and off to the back side, you see like where the fireplace is. He goes next to the bar, and he flips a couple switches, and all of a sudden the fireplace kind of pivots to the side and opens up to what looks like a panic room, but it's a clean, bright white panic room. Not a drop of speck of dirt or dust in this. And there is a woman chained with her arms above her head, wearing some kind of a fairly sheer white shift, barely covering her. And it's your wife. And she is unkempt, but she doesn't look harmed in any way. Her eyes look very bleary, like she's tired. Act under pressure.
Okay.
Yeah, how close to him am I to him?
Oh, he's cool. He's a cool.
I got an 11.
You can control your actions completely, whatever you choose to do right now.
So it's one of those things where I just.
If you had failed, you would have put a bullet in this dude's head.
Completely understandable. It's one of those things where I kind of I'm just like one of those where I'm trying to fight back.
She's looking straight ahead. She doesn't even glance at you. The plate thing opens.
I want to move towards it, be like, honey.
No, I'm sorry. It was proof of life. You've got that.
We're going to step away. We are going to converse amongst ourselves because, as you know, I have people I answer to as well.
I understand.
As I know, Mr. Crow knows that I have people that I
understand.
So I can't make decisions on my own.
Okay. Was that a glare of trying to intimidate? Were you trying to intimidate me right there?
No, don't be cute.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Oh, Mr. Poet. Yes, it's time. I understand it is time, Mr. Poet. Poet walks towards the room and steps inside the room. And Harris flips the switches and the door closes and it shuts back closed. So he's now inside that room with her. Harris finishes his martini and grabs another one. Are you sure you gentlemen would not like to take one? It's
time for us to go. If we do anything,
He'll kill her right now.
she's dead right away.
And then what was the whole point?
That's why I'm trying to get out of here.
We can't do it.
She's safe as long as we don't do anything stupid.
Oh, we know where she is.
Okay, let me rephrase that. As long as we don't do anything
else stupid.
I look over at the Harris guy. I'm like, what is he doing in there?
He's probably, I'd say talking, but he doesn't do any of that, right? So, he's teaching.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I don't know. I'm not generally privy to the methods.
Is he like brainwashing her?
Well,
with his dick.
She's not his to soil, so no, that won't be a part of it. But I mean,
she isn't any of yours.
What?
She never was.
Well, not yet.
I'm going to roll real quick.
Roll what?
What happens next? I'm gonna let the dice decide.
Okay.
I can tell you. I still have 2 saved connect the dots. If we do anything right now, is this going to end poorly for all of us,
Yes.
including her?
Yes.
There you go.
For her first.
I didn't need to roll dice for that.
I know, but just to make sure.
You all still have the capability of stopping him, no matter what.
I'm good. I'm good. I rolled a 10, so I'm good.
I'm like,
We'll back off.
She was never yours to have, and I was like, I will have her back.
We can end this quickly and just provide us a replacement.
Do you know where the replacement is?
No, but he does. He's got the list.
We'll leave. This conversation is done.
Oh, okay.
You have a dog to call off, if I remember correctly.
Oh, no, I don't know. I can do that now. You'll have to dispatch him on the way out.
I look at him like, good. I was like, I need to kill something. As I just grab my revolver and all my guns.
Wait, no. You're keeping him down there, and you can call him off.
What? You've already set this in motion.
No.
Out of character real quick. We know this building because we know a lot of it. Can we go down a floor below?
Yes, you can.
And then bypass them altogether.
But the elevator's already been called.
We'll just wait for it to come up. If he comes up here, he's not gonna do anything to
Back in game. Mr. Harris, should we find a replacement and find ourselves back in this building, are we gonna have problems coming back upstairs again?
Not if you do it under invitation. No.
Oh, do we have a standing invitation if we have a replacement?
If you come unarmed, sure. Anytime.
Are you unarmed?
Oh, absolutely.
No,
He's a vampire. He never is.
Huh? Am I? You asked me if I'm unarmed, and I am unarmed.
Talking about your master.
Oh, well, he's a vampire, so he's always technically armed.
Well, I mean, that would be a little unfair.
Well, you don't have to talk to him. You can deal with me.
Well,
Okay, so we've got we have the standing invite if we have a replacement.
Yeah, I will say your time is running low because if you do let it take too long, the blood will flow. If you understand from my previous work, it was a really good one.
How much time is that?
I don't know. I don't know how long it takes the human mind to break, because once she is his for good.
Then can we ask for a favor?
No. You got to favor. We're going to let you go after you dispatch the gargoyle because, he's going to be really upset now.
I'm realistically asking for a favor. If you
You're realistically asking for a favor, and I'm realistically telling you no.
Then can you still hear it even though the answer is no?
Sure.
Why do you sound like what's his name from the British Office? What's his name?
I don't know.
Dude, I got to say.
Ricky Gervais?
Yeah, he's Ricky Gervais.
This is the first time I've done this
it's
accent,
gone so
I'm
good.
really, really stressed out right now. So thank you.
Dude, you are doing great. I just want you to know, you have built a character I genuinely fucking hate.
Good.
You've done well.
Okay. My favor is this. Should her mind break, and we have not come with a replacement yet, that you get a message to us that basically the time is up, and then see if we are very close, that we may buy a little bit of time.
Well, once it breaks, she will be his. So there will be pointless. Oh yeah, okay. I was wrong. I should have listened and told you yes. I will tell you if you failed, it's all right, and we'll move on.
I appreciate that.
You are very welcome. You are so polite. This is, man.
I'm also the only one who didn't shoot your gargoyle.
Well, thank you.
But he will die.
Well, maybe. Maybe he'll take one of you with him.
Doubtful.
Just then, bing.
Deshaun jumped out the window.
It's canon. It opened up. There's nobody in the doorbell, in the elevator. They've called it back up.
I don't want to go downstairs. Can I throw myself out the window?
Yeah, 8 floors to your death.
Isn't there a fire escape?
No.
How's that? That's not up to building code. There has to be a fire escape up
They're
here.
vampires. They don't care about building
There
code.
does not have to be a fire escape.
Yes, there
How many high-rise buildings have you ever been in with a fire escape?
All of them. It's fucking standard.
The fire escape inside.
No, there's one outside.
No, dude.
No,
Yes.
most office buildings don't have those.
No, they're not.
Over now.
Dude, go downtown and look at any building over about 5 stories. I want you to look at the buildings in my mind.
This isn't the 1950s.
We did not use the raw architect plan to design gentrified
Wait,
Denver.
let's take the fucking stairs then.
There is actually no staircase.
What the
This building is not to code.
Why don't we?
Magic fucking building.
Why don't we go?
Or people with enough control to keep somebody here to control
Well, like
it.
I said, I verified there was a floor below.
Yeah, I
So
know.
we just go below that and bypass them altogether. Go out through a basement, and then we don't have to worry about it at all.
If we can do that,
Okay. Yeah. You can go down through the basement.
let's all crawl through the AC vents.
There's like 5 gargoyles on there.
The gargoyle family. Where's my gargoyle dad at?
I'm about to show you. In the
Said Merry
face.
Christmas.
I killed your kids.
Also, that been in here a while. So how long were we upstairs?
Not that
Half
long.
hour, maybe?
No, honestly, maybe 15 minutes.
And then we took a couple minutes downstairs. We go down through the basement and come out through.
Okay.
All of about an hour, maybe, in the building.
Yeah, but you get to the basement and man, this is like murder central. It's like old school cellar, like nothing but, brick columns everywhere. And there are bodies chained to the walls and just gore and everywhere.
I think we're on the wrong floor.
Are any of
let's
them
go back.
alive?
Now, there is probably a way out through this.
Let's just go to the first floor and kill the gargoyle.
No, you psychopath. It's still alive and we blew it.
Just looking around, does it look like there's like a way out?
You'd have to go through like mazy-ness, try to figure
doing
this
it.
out. Okay.
Is there any people alive?
No.
This is where they store their food.
I'm not looking.
Roll read a bad situation.
I'm not looking.
But what are you
I haven't
smelling?
left the elevator.
How bad does it smell down here?
You get to ask one question.
11.
Oh, wait. 6 plus 2. You got a 3 on sharp.
Yep.
Okay, so 11. You get to ask 3 questions.
Are there any dangers we haven't noticed?
Oh, yeah. There is. You kind of hear sounds which sound like high pitch keening. It's kind of sounds, and it's just like, and they're all over.
Yeah,
Close the door. Close the door. Close the door.
Yeah, we'll close the door. We'll go back up.
Right.
I peed myself a little bit.
Don't even need to ask the other questions.
Yeah.
Save those other 2 for when we get to the first floor.
No, try the second floor. There's got to be a way out, man. I don't want to fight the gargoyle.
Dude, let's just kill the son of a bitch and get up.
I made a mistake. I recognize my mistake.
Have you ever heard
I'm
this?
scared.
Have you ever heard the saying this? Now you've made your bed. Now you got to lie in it. Well, now we
No.
got to go lie in that fucking bed.
I'm,
next to that
no,
gargoyle.
I'm an American
We'll
and
go
I
to the
don't
first
have
floor.
to
It's
do
the only way out.
All right.
It's the only
how
way
do
out.
you know? Let me check the second
Door
floor.
opens up on the.
You motherfucker. I put myself in the corner.
Okay, you back up. Who's in the front? All right.
Like
Door
revolver
opens up.
in hand.
Nothing there.
Gargoyle dick through the face.
I was gambling on the fact that they would call them off. Mm-hmm. It was a gamble.
I like walk out just like revolver pointed out.
Walk out first.
Hey, before we walk out the front door, put all your guns away.
I have to go out the front door first, since I'm the only
Okay,
cop.
but put your guns away.
That's fine.
All right. Well, first off, you step out of the elevator and something giant falls on you and
was a
claws
Bubba.
rip into your back. And you take 3 damage to the back. Basically, both sets of claws like dig through your back armor and kind of like grip you behind the shoulder blades. So he is now on top of you.
Since I was next, I'm gonna run and I'm gonna tackle this gargoyle.
Just shoot it.
with my combat knife. So I'm gonna run and I'm gonna tackle and shank it.
Okay, roll.
Stone with a knife.
As I'm tackling it, you may be a monster, but I'm gonna protect the city, and I'll be a worse monster to you as I plunge the knife into it.
What TV
That's the
shows are
worst
you watching?
Batman line ever.
What are you watching on TV?
That would be an 11.
All right, on a
I
10
am
plus,
melodramatic.
you get to take +1. What is the weapon damage of your weapon? 1. You get to choose. You get to play +1 forward, +1 forward to another hunter. You can inflict terrible harm, which is +1, or suffer less harm when he damages you. or force them where you want them. For example, tackling him, forcing him where you would want him, you'd be able to tackle him so he's off of Jared.
Yeah, I'm gonna force him off of Jared.
Okay, so you tackle him, you force him off of Jared, you stab at him with your knife, and your knife breaks.
That's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna move it off of him.
All right, you get it off him, Malcolm.
Okay, so he stepped out and it came straight down.
Yep, and then Barnes tackled him. Caspian tackled him, got him off to the side. So you now kind of have a clear shot or view of the gargoyle.
So is the gargoyle still down on the ground on top of him?
No, he got tackled off. He knocked him off. Caspian knocked him off of Wessen when he tackled him.
So how
over.
close am I to him?
Well, I mean, he's just right outside the door.
Is it in a situation where I could put my gun to his neck?
No.
Not that close?
No.
And this is where he finally shoots all of us. He's gonna shoot me this time.
Depends on how well he rolls.
Where is he in relation to the gargoyle?
He's honestly between the two of them because when he tackled him off and kind of rolled him to the side, so you have Wessen on the right, gargoyle in the middle, Caspian on the left.
All right, so I'm going to I'm just gonna shoot him. I'm gonna try to shoot him in the
Throat area.
No whammy. Ooh, that's a whammy.
That's a 6.
Yep, that's a whammy.
Yeah. That's not it.
That's not it.
Is that a failure?
Yes.
What's a 7 and 8?
7, 8, 9.
7, 8, 9 is a partial. So how much weapon does your gun do?
It does 2.
It does 2.
Uh-huh.
Right or left?
Wait, shoot Josh this time.
Doesn't matter which one you shoot. They both have armor.
Just shoot Josh. He's the only one you haven't shot.
There you go. So now everybody
Now everybody gets a lesson. Everybody gets a lesson.
So basically, same thing. It just you shoot and it ricochets off the gargoyle and hits him.
I'm like,
And I turn around and look at you and go, "Et tu, Mr. Creed?"
What lesson is that exactly?
I've shot everybody.
Like when I got shot, what was the lesson?
Don't make out with strangers.
Don't do what you tell me to do.
Don't make out with vampires. All right.
I didn't know. It was hot.
Oh, so you shot at him. He jumps back at you. And he is now in the elevator with you.
Oh gosh!
And pushes you against the back wall of the elevator, and you take 2 damage.
Yeah, look at you being stuck in the elevator now with the gargoyle.
I'm shooting the fuck out of the
So actually, I only take 1.
Okay.
Okay. Because of that battlefield
armor thing,
awareness thing, yeah.
He's towering over you. He's kind of like tilting and holding himself up on one leg because one of his legs is basically gone.
Not now.
You try to shoot it out his other leg.
Wait. So they're both
Outside the elevator.
okay.
He's in the elevator
So the
with
only
you.
people that are in the elevator is me
And Deshaun.
him, and Lincoln right now.
Right.
Okay.
Wait, does the gargoyle exceed the weight limit?
Are you using a luck?
Are you?
Is that what that was? You mark? Oh, was that
What if I fail?
Huh? What happens with you when you fail? Are you going to fail or are you going to spend a luck? I didn't know what you were marking.
Killing Mr. Creed.
So you rolled a 4.
Spin the luck.
What are you doing? Are you taking the failure?
Don't spin a luck because then you're gonna run out of luck.
He's gonna die otherwise.
He's gonna kill Mr. Creed.
He's gonna shotgun you to the
He's
head.
gonna ricochet and kill himself.
I got a body shield right now because he's right in front of me.
5 what? Is that you got your 5 experience?
No, I got 5 total.
Yeah, I know. So you're going to take a failure? All right. So you shoot and miss. Yeah. And he pounds down on you like Captain Kirk style on the top of the head and slams you into the ground. You take 2 damage.
I'm out of blue alien.
Take 2 damage to the head.
I'm bleeding.
All right, so I want to roll to my feet, like holster the pistol, and then I just want to like I'm fucking dying. And then I want to grab my shotgun and like put it to the head of this thing and just pull the trigger.
But it's standing, right? It's not on the ground anymore.
No, it pounced on him. It has him on the ground.
It just slammed Deshaun into the ground.
Oh, I've got it.
Oh, when he said pounded his head, I figured.
It's like he basically
picture.
like 2-handed fist downwards. And so he's still standing up.
So yeah, I'm gonna point the shotgun at his head. That's a 13.
All right. So on that, take advantage.
Extra damage.
That inflicts double normal harm. So your shotgun does 3.
Yeah, so
You
6.
take 6 damage to the head. it's basically the blast goes into its head, but its skull is so hard it can't explode out, but gore basically pours out underneath on top of you. And his stone body falls on top of Deshaun, and he takes 1 more point of damage.
I'm going to save him again.
Yeah, okay. He rolls it out of the way, so you don't take that point of damage.
I can't move.
And so this thing's dead, right?
Oh yeah.
So I'm like, fucking stupid guard dog.
When
I
we
just
get
like
out,
reload.
before we get out of the elevator, you make sure he drag him out of the elevator,
Yes, please.
and I punch the top floor and get out of the elevator.
With the gargle inside.
Yeah, just send it back up.
I'm bleeding inside my chest. Again.
We got to get him upright
Yeah, dude, I am.
so he looks halfway decent.
I'll try
before we
medical.
leave.
I have nothing in it, but I'll try to just heal him.
Go ahead.
We just
Act under
need him
pressure.
That's a 6 total.
Your
All right,
dice just don't like him.
he starts to try to like do it, and he bandages you too tightly, and he hurts you. Look, you don't take any more damage though. I'm not gonna make.
We just need to
Just
get
get him out. Get him.
Yeah,
get
just
him
get him
home.
out.
Basically,
Yeah.
what I did is I wrapped a tourniquet around your nuts.
There you go.
put your guns away and
Why
let's
are you
walk out.
tossing my
Because
nuts?
as soon as we walk out that door, that glamour stops.
Yep.
So
Yeah, all right. You guys, you step outside, and the cops are still doing their things. They've actually thinned out quite a bit because you notice that the van has been already pulled off, and there's like, most of the scenarios already basically been handled. The only people out here are a couple streets, and then that and Sergeant Moretto.
Take me to the car.
What happened?
I'm just gonna take him to the car.
I fell down the stairs.
We did a full
You fell down the stairs?
we did a full search
There was
all the way
a
to the 8th
spy.
floor. There was no extra explosives like we'd been led to believe. So
Oh, all right. Well, good job, I guess. And
I'm dying.
okay, you should probably get him to the hospital if he fell down the stairs.
he fell.
Okay, or I'm gonna believe that, and I'm gonna walk away. He leaves.
I'm dying, man. You know who I am? I'm the dude who didn't scream where they stab each other. I'm bleeding, man. I'm fucking dying here.
we need to get back to the house.
Yes, please.
As you step outside, you notice that there's a cafe that's been reopened across the road over there, and you actually see Lady Morgan sitting down outside, having a cup of looks like a cup of espresso.
Where?
Across the street.
From where?
From this salon, from this building, they like everything's gone. They've already reopened business. Things are kind of back to normal.
So she worked for
She works for Poet.
Okay.
the sin thing.
No, well, yes, potentially. She knows about the Sin Eater. The Sin Eater has something to do with her.
And it's a female.
She's a female.
But you didn't tell me what the Sin Eater is. We got distracted and you never told me.
It's once again, it's something that has the capability of masking and hiding all of the evil that comes off of Poet that he does, and it helps hide him.
Well, it
In
can't be her.
magical
So
worlds,
she's probably responsible for the glamour on the building and all that. She's
Well, she's not there, though.
she's a weird of some sort.
she might be. Yeah, I mean,
Whatever. What's that?
It's the weird.
Is that the
yeah, she's potentially some kind of magic user.
Maybe she's a succubus.
So she's just over there.
She's over there having a cup of espresso. You notice her, and then you barely notice the little guy that was kind of helping console her before is sitting there just kind of looking down, while she's drinking her cup of coffee, standing next to her, like he's her subservient or something.
Nah, some people are beyond. I look across. So she's across the street.
Mm-hmm.
I just eye her down.
As soon as you make eye, you look up and she looks up at you. She winks at you again.
Do you know her?
She works for Poet.
They told you about her.
So I'm like, that's the chick. I was like,
The chick
She
you were going to
can't
be
hear us,
looking
right?
for earlier. This is the chick you were going to be looking for earlier.
so
Hey,
she
she's
can't
the one
hear us, right?
No, you're across the
I
street.
was like, what if we kill the bitch?
Outside with
out
police still
here
here.
with cops all around us in broad daylight.
Did you not hear him? We're on a timeline here. I'm about to
It's-
lose the best thing that ever happened to me.
That's going to complicate things.
What are we, chopped liver?
That's just going to complicate things.
Okay, so then what do we do? I mean, are we really about to find somebody else and trade souls here?
we have to find a solution. We have to set something up. I need to think.
We don't have time for that though.
Yeah, we do. We have a day. I can think overnight. I need to think of this.
And Deshaun has the list of all the other women
And we haven't
who are
even come
related
up with
to.
something either.
But I can't do that. She would never want that. She would not want me to trade her life for someone else.
That's not, I don't plan on doing that. I'm trying to
God,
find
I want
a
to
loop.
though. I really do.
We need some
Gotta find a
Uncle, we need some Uncle
loophole.
Chamberlain on the next one.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Raul, your phone, you get a message. All right. You wanna check it?
I get it.
You get it? It's from one of your contacts. So as you were going through things earlier, it's the name from your list, that from your contacts, of what would probably be the most likely candidate of a trade-in.
Okay.
From your list. So your people have finally gotten back to you with, going through like aesthetics and
Well, they just watched everything go down.
yeah.
Minus the fight in the lobby.
No, they saw everything. I never turned anything
Well, they wouldn't have
off.
seen us
They wouldn't
fighting.
see it. No, there was glamour inside. They see you guys like running around and crazy shit, people
Shooting
flying
guns.
through the air. So
And
like
shooting guns.
you were fighting ghosts for all they know.
And
Yeah,
it's good
Ghost
TV.
threw him 20 feet across the room.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is they see bodies flying and stuff happening. It's like, this was some crazy special effects. You guys are good.
Well, no, my
Meanwhile, you also got notifications that your hits on your website have tripled.
Ooh, you got
However,
6 people now.
there is also notification out there that the police investigating the scenario saying that you had an exclusive might have been involved and you might actually be a terrorist. So the police are now actually after you, and not even just the police, the feds are after you
Good job, smarty pants.
for that. And you got notification you got fired from your radio DJ job because of the fact that if you are a terrorist, your radio station cannot have anything to do with you. All in the matter of about an hour.
you do.
But your radio, but your listenership or your internet, I mean, those numbers are still climbing. In an hour, they tripled, and they're still climbing.
Podcast time.
I'm like, I have a YouTube. I don't give a shit. PewDiePie, bitches.
Call me please.
I say, we're now. Did you want me to go talk to her?
That's up to you. You guys can leave. You can go talk to her.
I don't think there's time.
Can I kill her?
I think we need to go back to the
the
house.
feds are
I'm
looking
leaving to
for-
the house.
The feds are looking for Glamour Boy over here.
We need to get
I've
back.
got-
We need to move.
Technically,
back to
I have
the
nothing
house.
to hide. What are they going to get on me?
All the footage they saw us shooting guns off in the
Okay.
lobby.
So, there's no picture of me. There's no picture of me at all.
The camera saw all of us shooting guns in that lobby.
There's a camera with an IP address. So, the IP address would have never been traced back to
You're
me.
shooting guns, but nothing happened. You're shooting guns in air and nothing.
Still discharging guns in the public.
Yeah, I mean, for the
They
fact
can
that there's
still hold
nothing
them
there.
overnight, which would slow us down. So
But
let's just go
public-
back to the house.
Wait. What guns? What public? The cops didn't hear anything. And they were right there in the hallway.
As far as
Anyway.
video watchers of this particular video might think it's special effects. They would probably think it's some kind of special effects.
I'm just
the only
saying.
thing that's really a problem is the fact that he notified police beforehand of a bomb scare, and he had the exclusive rights to that. That seems like a terrorist action. So the feds will be after him or coming after him. So
Except
that's something
actually,
Malcolm, that's something you're going to probably have to deal with.
Actually, I'm sorry, Josh. But the van was checked out in Josh's name with the bomb.
From a secret police organization.
Correct.
From a secret
They're not.
police organization.
It's not gonna. They're not gonna give that info up.
I never rented a van, so
No, but
It's
once
something-
again, you're the
something
only
that,
lead they've got.
I know.
It's something me and Blaine are going to
You know
have
what,
to
though?
work out.
There's not a single fingerprint of my hand anywhere near that van.
Or mine.
There's your blood, though.
I'm not saying that they've got you. I'm just saying
Yeah,
that
I'm just saying. I'm
you
like,
are a person of interest,
I am
and
more.
you will not want to have anything to do with that because that's like,
Not necessarily true. I don't want to go to prison for life.
yeah.
That's why I say we go back to the house because that
We're
place
safe.
effectively doesn't exist.
So we're
No, I
safe.
understand that,
So
but I
it's
can't.
a
I don't
safe-
want to
it's
go
the
into
safest
hiding
place.
either.
It's the safest place in the world right now.
We're back in the house.
Yep.
I'm gonna take the other item that I bought. I'm gonna walk up to I'm gonna walk up to the balcony where the that faces the attic door. I'm gonna put on the baseball glove and I'm gonna sit on the floor in front of the balcony, staring at the door.
Okay.
Everybody wants to move with Timmy.
And I'm gonna call out for Timmy's name and say, "Hey, do you want to play some ball?"
Ball rolls down the stairs.
I pick up the ball and I pick up the ball, I look at it and I go, "I'd love to play," and I throw the ball back up.
It just rolls back down the stairs.
Does it like it just bounces off and rolls down?
No, like you throw it into the door in the darkness and then it'll roll back down the stairs.
Will you let me know when I'm your friend? And I throw it back.
You hear Chamberlain from downstairs. He's playing with you. You're his friend. So
I'll do this for a few minutes and then I'll tell Timmy, "I appreciate the game. I'm tired. I'm going to go to bed if that's okay."
stops.
On my way downstairs, I walk by him and said, he also likes checkers.
Good to know.